The food court at Costco might get more national attention, but Sam's Club has items that can legitimately compete with the best Costco has to offer. We've ranked everything they have to offer from worst to best, so that you can be ready next time you're in the Sam's Club food court line. Even if you are on a diet, the Caesar salad in the Sam's Club food court should be completely avoided. The main issue with their Caesar salad is the romaine lettuce. First of all, it's soft, wilted, and lacks any sort of satisfying crunch. The lettuce is so slimy that it's difficult to swallow. The included Parmesan cheese is so bland that it's virtually tasteless, while the texture of the croutons is inconsistent. Some croutons are too soft, while others are rock hard. The dressing that comes with the Sam's Club Caesar salad is sugar-free and certified organic. Unfortunately, this dressing isn't too healthy for you due to an overabundance of fat, which is the case for most types of Caesar dressing. Perhaps in an effort to hide the shortcomings of this food court item, the salad comes with a lemon wedge. However, even if you cover this entire thing with lemon juice, it won't be able to mask the disappointment your taste buds will encounter if you attempt to eat this salad. The pizza at Sam's Club smells amazing and looks even better. Be warned, though, that the cheese pizza will leave you completely underwhelmed. When you first begin to handle a slice of the cheese pizza, the vast amount of grease will be the first hint that you've made a mistake. If you angle your slice wrong, a torrential downpour of grease will inevitably find your clothing. The second major drawback of the cheese pizza is the surprising lack of cheese. Judging by the name, you'd expect to receive a fair amount of cheese, but that's not the case. Instead, you'll notice too many naked sections where the underlying tomato sauce is laid bare. While some of the pizza at Sam's Club is good, their plain cheese pizza is not. It's a hard pass. And don't be confused and think this pizza is the same as the deliciousness you find at Costco, because it's not. In fact, it's not even close.
A lovely cheese pizza just for me.
If you are a Costco member, you know all about how wonderful their hot dogs taste. For $1, you get a memorable meal that is one of the best bargains in the culinary world. While your local Sam's Club hot dog may look similar to Costco, don't be fooled into thinking all Warehouse Club hot dogs are created equal. Like the Costco's hot dogs, Sam's Club will give it to you for $1, and making it a combo will cost only 50 cents more. And just like Costco, the Sam's Club hot dogs weigh in at 1/4 pound. But that's where the similarities end. Sam's Club hot dogs aren't worth eating. The texture is mushy and it doesn't have a genuine beef flavor at all. Once upon a time, Sam's Club sold Nathan's Famous hot dogs in their food courts. Sadly, they recently switched over to using their own brand of hot dogs, and it's been a flavorless failure. The frozen yogurt at Sam's Club is another disappointment. It's fairly priced and you have a choice of 3 flavors: vanilla, chocolate, or a swirl of both. It all sounds good, but the actual frozen yogurt will leave you wondering where it all went wrong. The texture of the frozen yogurt is the primary issue. Instead of being rich and creamy, the texture is surprisingly rough and icy. The secondary issue is the lack of taste. It's odd, but both the vanilla and chocolate hardly have any taste to them at all. Even if you get a swirl of both flavors, you still won't get much in the way of flavor. There is a bit of good news, though. These desserts from Sam's Club are low in calories, with the vanilla variety having only 110 calories per cup, for example. While the pepperoni pizza is an improvement over the cheese pizza at Sam's Club, there's still not a whole lot to love about it. Although it inexplicably has more cheese than the cheese pizza, grease is even more of an issue. The reason for the grease apocalypse is the lack of quality of the pepperoni. Instead of being thick, substantial slices of pepperoni, the slices are thin, greasy, and they lack a powerful punch of flavor. The best-tasting pepperoni has a bit of a kick to it, but that's not the case with the pepperoni on this pizza. If you really want pepperoni pizza from Sam's Club, consider their Take and Bake pepperoni pizza. Compared to the pizza you get at the food court, the Take and Bake pizza will be less greasy, the quality of the pepperoni is higher, and the amount of cheese is even greater. In the Sam's Club food court, you can get an Icee for a reasonable price, and you can be confident that the quality will be high. You can get them in either 20-ounce or 30-ounce cups. The 3 flavors available are cherry, Pepsi Freeze, and blue raspberry. While all 3 flavors are good and refreshing, go with blue raspberry if you don't know which one to select. It's a unique flavor that tastes best in Icee form. Though there's nothing wrong with the Icees at Sam's Club, the excitement level just isn't there. If you've had an Icee flavor once, you know what to expect and you are unlikely to make a special trip to Sam's Club to order it again. While the food court at Sam's Club offers a lot of bang for your buck, that's not really the case with their fruit and yogurt parfait. These goodies are smaller than you are imagining. You'll probably need to order 2 of them in order to be satisfied. However, at $2.99 each, forking over nearly $6 for a pair of these parfaits is an iffy decision unless you have money to burn. The fruit and yogurt parfait has some low-fat Yoplait vanilla yogurt at the bottom. The next layer is fresh fruit from Sam's Club produce section. Typically, that fresh fruit layer is either blueberry or strawberry. The top layer is a granola layer, Nature Valley oats and honey to be specific. The ingredients of this parfait are top-notch. It's healthy and you will enjoy each spoonful. The only issue is value. It's much smarter to buy each of the ingredients separately and create your own parfait. Thus, unless you are in a major hurry or your bank account is teeming with funds, you'd be wise to skip this parfait. Sam's Club churros are at their best when they're warm. You don't want to eat it when it's piping hot, and you definitely don't want to eat it when it's cold. When the churro is warm, the texture is satisfyingly chewy and the dough will melt in your mouth. The coating of cinnamon and sugar will have you licking your fingers as you eat it.
Let's eat!
Unfortunately, sometimes their churros are too crunchy. Other times it will be cooled off completely by the time it hits your lips. If you are willing to live with the risks, go ahead and order one of these long churros at the food court. Since they only cost $1, it won't be the end of the world if you get a dud. Ordering a slice of Sam's Club Deluxe pizza is another step in the right direction when compared to the cheese pizza and the pepperoni pizza. In addition to pepperoni, the Deluxe has Italian sausage, black olives, mushrooms, and onions. The Italian sausage is outstanding, much better than the pepperoni. Of the vegetables, the black olives steal the show. The pieces are big, flavorful, plentiful, and make each bite rewarding. The mushrooms on the Deluxe pizza aren't bad, but they aren't anything special either. You don't get many mushrooms, and the few you do get don't have much flavor. The onion slices have a good amount of flavor, but the texture is unpleasant. While the cheese and pepperoni pizzas are both greasy, this version doesn't have much of a grease problem. You will still need napkins at your side, but you won't have to be as paranoid about the grease strip issue. If you are looking for something quick, easy, and dependably tasty at the food court, you can't go wrong with a pretzel. While Sam's Club offers both salt and cinnamon sugar pretzels, you should always go with the salt version. The cinnamon sugar pretzel isn't bad, but if you are after cinnamon and sugar, you might as well take your chances and order a churro. Along with your salt pretzel, order a cup of nacho cheese to dip it in. The cheese takes Sam's Club pretzels to the next level. It's such a delicious combination that you might have to order another salt pretzel and another nacho cheese cup for the road. If you like the Sam's Club pretzels, you'll be happy to learn that you can purchase them in bulk. Sam's Club sells 60 of them in a box for a very reasonable cost. Put them in the oven for 3 to 4 minutes or pop one in the microwave for about a minute and you'll be ready to munch. While the bacon Angus cheeseburger looks unassuming and like a burger you'd find at any generic fast food joint or mall food court, it's actually quite unique. The meat is juicy and full of flavor, while the bun is light, fluffy, and buttery. Along with onions, ketchup, and mustard, the bacon Angus cheeseburger comes with relish and sauerkraut. What really stands out in a positive way is the sauerkraut. While sauerkraut on a burger may sound odd, it actually works out amazingly well. If you fall in love with this cheeseburger, you can purchase a 10-pack of frozen Angus beef cheeseburgers for your freezer at home. While the aforementioned frozen yogurt cups are too blur, Sam's Club solves that issue by adding a blend of berries to the mix. They call the result a 4-berry sundae, and it's by and large the best dessert option at their food court. Your first duty is to select a base of either vanilla frozen yogurt or chocolate frozen yogurt. While the chocolate works surprisingly well, going with the vanilla option is safer and should be what you order if you are unsure. Next, your friendly Sam's Club worker then adds a mix of blackberries, raspberries, blueberries, and strawberries. While all the berries are tasty, the raspberries and blackberries are what will really grab your attention. The only drawback of this sundae is its nutrition. One sundae has 350 calories and a whopping 56 grams of sugar. Though you don't want to eat this frozen delicacy every day of the week, it's worth putting your diet plans on hold to give it a try. Sam's Club's tastiest pizza is one that's stacked with 4 kinds of meats. 2 of the 4 types of meat can be found on the Deluxe pizza, pepperoni and Italian sausage, with the other 2 being bacon and ham. The ham is very good, while the bacon eclipses both the ham and the Italian sausage as the best meat on this pizza. Even if you don't usually order bacon on your pizza, you will be blown away by the flavorful bacon on this food court pizza. Although this this pizza is topped by a ton of meat, Sam's Club is kind enough to also include a massive amount of cheese. One word of advice though, don't purchase the take and bake version. There isn't enough cheese on it and the amount of bacon is underwhelming too. While they are a relatively new addition to Sam's Club food court menu, the chicken bites have rocketed to the top of the list. These nuggets are out of this world. In fact, it's not an exaggeration to compare the Sam's Club food court nuggets to the chicken nuggets you get at Chick-fil-A. While the Chick-fil-A nuggets might be slightly better, this version by Sam's Club is very close to a perfect replication. Though the food court has a few sauces to pick from, most notably a really good ranch sauce, you should know that Chick-fil-A sauce is available in stores. Buy these chicken bites at Sam's Club, pick up some Chick-fil-A sauce, and you'll have an extremely tasty meal that didn't cost you much money. If you wander away from the food court, you can find these chicken bites in a 3-pound bag in the freezer section. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more mashed videos about your favorite stores are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.